Bring your nail gun.
Yeah.
Okay, so all of you are going down. Remy, as you are preparing to leave on the shuttle with all the prisoners, one of your kind of minion pleb type people runs up to you and asks you to come and help in the engine room, because there's been a few a few hiccups, a bit of sputtering, you know, just some worrying stuff. They're not really sure what's going on, and they'd like your assistance.
Go rub some unguents on it.
Tim.
Tim? Tim, you're Remy, mate.
What?
Did you...
Sorry, I completely zoned now? Sorry, I completely zoned. Say it again.
So as you're preparing to get on the shuttle with all the prisoners and everything, one of your minions, you know, one of your workers in the engine rooms, come up and request your assistance, because there's a few hiccups down there. Like, they're not really sure what's going on, but things seem a little iffy. They don't think anything's broken per se, but possibly things are broken.
Well, I think it'd be best to go check it out. Otherwise, we may be never leaving this place.
Okay. So, do you guys want to go on ahead without him, or?
You go on ahead without me. I'll
Yeah. I think we can
fix
handle
whatever's wrong
off
with
some cargo.
Okay. All right. So the shuttles touch down on the planet, and your Franz, Doc, you're met by a very kind of officious looking, I think that's the word, you're met by an official.
Big words.
Sorry?
I said don't try to use big words.
You're met by an official who kind of has, you know, got his clipboard out and all kind of counting heads and everything. It looks a little bit kind of out of his depth maybe, but he says, you know, just bring them all in, and we'll process them right along. No problem here. All good.
No, good. That's lovely. Just take them. They're yours.
Okay, so he brings out a few guards who takes the prisoners off, and he kind of looks at you and he says, do you need any kind of official receipt or anything to? Did you have any kind of agreement with the?
We need a receipt.
Sure. Yeah, we'll get a receipt. I'm just gonna fuck with him for a bit.
Okay. So he just kind of writes out a quick script, and puts this kind of official looking seal on it and hands it back to you. Says, you know, prisoner transfer is all complete and all good. You know, there's nothing.
Let me stop you right there, because I happen to know the Imperial Creed and the way things are done.
Sure.
I'll just check this is all legit. Can I check this all checks out?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Let's find out.
Seems fine. You know, he doesn't seem worried at all.
He's holding it up in front of his face like,
Let me just look at this now.
Yes. These are some words that I know.
It all seems above board, and you know, the guy doesn't seem nervous.
This is okay.
My God, we could have just dumped him in space, and I could have written that.
Someone roll me a scrutiny. Doc, probably. Sure. But anyone else who's been interacting with him, if you'd like to roll a scrutiny, go for it.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's probably good enough, isn't it?
That's clearly good enough. That's even better. So, Esteban and Briquet, you guys are pretty, and also Remy, who's not even there.
I just felt like doing a scrutiny whilst I was walking down the corridor. I was like, wall seems a bit...
Yeah, the wall actually looks a little bit broken, maybe. You know, just like, so there's a random panel just hanging off.
But I can't tell, because...
No.
Just let's have...
So you guys think he's all above board and everything. Franz, you're pretty sure there's something going on. He's sweating and he seems very, very nervous.
I tried.
Can we sit here and stare at him for a while?
Yeah, you guys are just all like
just
staring
kind of
at him.
around him in a group.
What should we do? I feel like there's something not right about this guy.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
don't.
he's,
You failed horribly.
What are you guys talking about? He's fine.
This guy.
He seems
No,
my
he's,
brother.
he's
This is my
invite him
brother.
on board.
He's chipper.
We should invite him on board.
I'll just ask him how things are generally going here on this planet. They said the astropath mentioned that you were having some problems.
He says, well, there's been a bit of a situation in one of our prison sectors. It's nothing, of course, to trouble a prestigious rogue trader about. Just, you know, a little bit of a prison breakout and maybe.
Oh well, you know, we're not prestigious at all, to be fair. So, I mean,
Well, speak for yourself.
we do have a plan B if we need.
Hello.
I mean, is there anything that we could possibly help with? I mean, I'm a rogue trader. I'm always looking for a chance to help people.
I'm always looking for more money.
He says they are stretched very thin at the moment. They haven't been receiving any kind of assistance for a fair while from neighboring kind of imperial worlds, and they could really, yes, definitely they'd be indebted to you for a long time if you'd be willing to help track down the escaped prisoners.
I think we should see what they're willing to do to make it worth our while.
I think I'll go full sleazy trader and like charm him into you know, telling me exactly what's going on, you know, because he's obviously pretty nervous. I'll be like, you know, put a hand over his shoulder and just be like, you know, well, come on over here. We'll talk about this. We'll sort this out for you.
Roll me a charm.
And he's Imperial, correct?
He is. So 10 bonus.
So I get a 20 because I have
20 bonus. You do, yeah.
He has got.
If there's one thing I'm good at,
Finally,
it's getting Imperials erect.
So he looks a little nervously about and says, "Yeah, no, actually, it's a fairly serious situation. A group of very high security, you know, nothing like the trash you brought through. You know, kind of dangerous, more dangerous people have actually broken out, managed to get their hands on a few bits of weapons and so forth. You know, a few
bits of weapon,
a few pistols, and have kind of set up in a tower outside the kind of prison area, off down. Yeah.
Right. How important is this tower?
Oh, the tower isn't important at all. The only worry is that they'll, you know, they've made a couple of attempts to send the guards in to, you know, recapture them or just kill them even. You know, they're not fussed about them dying. But
Right. And how important are these prisoners? I mean, are they
they're
expendable, as it were?
absolutely expendable, yes.
Okay.
Remy, can you roll me a tech use, please?
Sure. Fuck.
Yeah, I think the engines seem a little off, but you know, you're sure you can probably get them back to standard fairly soon. You'll have to it'll take you quite a bit of time to figure out what's going on with them, though. So keep going.
Right.
What?
I think I would probably the microbeads can't. Would I be able to communicate with Remy?
Yeah, you
On
should.
the ship?
Yeah, that would be all right.
Oh, well, would I have to go through Esteban again? Because that's kind of gross.
By the way, you don't actually have to put your fingers in my eyes. I just like it.
Yeah, you can. It'd be a lot easier to use Esteban.
Okay, cool. Remy, I need you to arrange an orbital bombardment.
Oh, fan-fucking-tastic. I've been waiting for this day. Who am I bombing?
It seems we have a tower on this planet that needs to not be there anymore.
What's the height of the tower? What are the coordinates? Where are friendly locations?
Just over in that area.
Would you?
It's over there.
Can you laser it?
Can we
Please.
raise it?
Can you... I need
Okay.
to know where it is. I can't just bomb a thing I don't know about.
So
Yeah, we're working on getting the coordinates now.
okay.
How would we get the coordinates actually?
Well, you could. I mean, ask the guy.
I was just gonna say, why don't we just ask him?
Maybe Esteban.
Well, I kind of
want
to shock him.
Maybe
I
Esteban
kind of
can
just want to
sense.
have the tower explode and then just be like, job done.
Just shoot willy-nilly.
Well, you could. I mean, you can ask him where it is and go and scout it out if you want, or you can, just look around for it for a while.
Actually, yeah, I suppose.
I can see it through a camera, sort of.
No, you can't.
I mean, I can see a top-down view,
No, you
but nothing
can't.
looks like a tower from up here.
All right, we'll need to mark it somehow then, won't we?
Yeah.
Don't we have like laser
Alright.
pointers or something?
Well, I mean, as long as you have a kind of decent idea of where it is in regards to the prison, you can give the coordinates and etc. to Remy,
All right,
and
well,
he'll be
I'll,
able to bombard it.
Lord Carro.
I'll tell our little cleric friend to show us to it.
Okay.
Lord
Take
Carro.
me to this tower.
Oh, yeah.
He says, they're fairly on guard, but I can get you within sight distance at least, probably without too much trouble. So he.
That'll be fine. Just take me to this tower. I don't want to accidentally storm the wrong tower, as it were.
Okay. So yeah, he takes you to a nearby outlook that kind of it gives you a decent idea of the position from where the prison is to the tower and everything like that.
And while he's distracted, I will go raid their stores.
You didn't go with them?
Nope, snuck off.
Okay, give me a silent move test.
Okay. Any bonuses?
Nope.
Any bonuses, sheep?
No bonuses.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you managed to slip through past the guards, and you're kind of in the on the inside of. I'm assuming you're going into their supplies and not actually into the prison, because the prison's just like this open area, walled off and everything.
Oh yeah, no. I'm going after their shit, supplies,
Okay.
money, anything. I'm a little bit miffed that they didn't have something waiting for us. Now they're asking us to do shit, so I feel they owe us.
Fair enough. Well, if you give me a search with let's say 20 bonus. Oh yeah, you literally you slip past the guards and then see a sign that says money, supplies and shit that points at a room. And you just wander in there, and there's all this kind of there's nice stuff in there.
The signs in this universe are wonderful.
Oh yeah,
Kick
yeah.
me, I'm Esteban, or I'm a Dark Eldar. Money, supplies, and shit. It's beautiful. I love this place.
Doc, what are you guys doing at this point?
Well, we're close enough now to to be able to accurately tell where this tower is, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I think we should just remove it.
Okay.
So I'll give Remy the order to remove it.
All right.
Just yeah.
Are you gonna stay where you are?
Do you want me to just do it by eye? I
Can
can't
I-
see much.
I might just might stand back a little bit.
If any of you guys have the skill, give me a common law war.
Was that war? WAR?
Yeah.
I do not. That's not, guys. That is not a subject I know a lot about.
There aren't any subjects you know anything
yeah,
about
I do.
apparently.
Yeah, I do. Do I have any bonus or not something?
Oh,
20.
20.
once I get fucking
Yeah, you're pretty sure that, you know, like, Remy's not too bad, but maybe requesting...
Sorry, guys. I'll be right back. Just continue.
Okay. Maybe requesting one of the crew to do the actual shooting, and possibly, just in case, you know, it goes a little bit off target, and considering the fact that, you know, orbital bombardments tend to be very large in area of effect, you may want to step away a mile or two, just in case.
Okay, well I'll tell our little cleric friend that we're going to get him to safety.
Okay.
A little clerical friend.
Okay, so you
And we'll back up a bit with him, and it's up to Remy if he wants to actually perform the bombardment himself
Whilst
or not.
they're-
He was just
Whilst they're backing off, I think I've located the tower, and I've got a lock on it. And I'm ready
okay.
to hit that button.
Roll.
I'm gonna hit that button.
Okay,
hit that button, boy. Hit that button.
roll me ballistic skill.
Where the f is ballistic?
It's in your.
A quick sheet for that.
Yeah, you can.
Oh shit!
With let's say.
I'm
Help!
back, by the way.
Fucked.
What's happened?
He might not have ballistics.
He has ballistic. Everyone has ballistic skill.
Because I'm stuck.
I don't have ballistics.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Yes, you do.
I can go ballistic.
Oh yeah. Do I have like a small laser pointer?
Oh wait, no, it's there.
Just for
Of course
fun.
it is. Okay, here we go.
There's probably one.
Do I
back
get a
in the ship.
modifier?
Yeah, 20. 30 actually. Let's say.
I don't have one on me.
Yeah, you decimate it. You just very, very accurate. It
Straight down the axis.
straight
Vertical
down.
axis.
Yeah,
Straight down.
It there's nothing too bad, you know. Like there's a few trees get destroyed that weren't meant to be destroyed, but the entire area is plastered with
Not the trees.
explosions. And the clerk that's next to you, Doc, is pretty terrified. You know, he wasn't expecting it at all.
I'll just clap him on the shoulder and tell him that that's how rogue traders get things done, and then head back to the main prison.
Okay, and he kind of trails after you a little bit. In fact,
And,
very demure and cowed.
By the time they get back, I'm back out of there and got their shit on our ship.
Okay, what kind of things have you procured?
Cash, you know, a bit more food. I decided to get something nice for Esteban. So
How the hell
He's
could you
got
carry
them.
all this?
he's got a nice little hat. 'Cause
Roll-
I'm awesome.
roll me-
Well, we did have like crew on the shuttles that probably helped him.
No, but they all just went through the facility taking shit.
Yeah,
I mean, if you could probably grab bits and pieces, you know,
Some
but
confiscated shivs or something, maybe.
not. Yeah, but not really.
That or the laser pistol I'm carrying. Toothbrush that has been sharpened into a shiv. Laser pistol.
Okay, so yeah, roll me a search again. Kiske, sorry.
Yep.
And
Search doesn't have any modifiers, does it?
not this time, no. And Tim, roll me tech use.
Shit.
Yeah, you find a few kind of a couple of apples and a coin or two. You know, not
Coins are
not
mine.
that much.
Fuck off.
Just walk out and give Pi an apple. Here you go. Yeah, Tim, you're still not exactly sure what's wrong with the engines. You think you're starting to get an idea for what's wrong with it, but you're gonna have to keep at it for a little bit longer. Really, it's turned into a very tricky problem, really, because you would have thought by now you'd have figured it out.
Even after
You were
tower so spectacularly.
yeah.
I still can't figure out what's wrong with the engine.
Because I realized it
Are
took
we
me
just clear? Did everyone in that tower that needed to die? Were they all in the tower?
You didn't check it out, but
Maybe we should be a little bit more thorough about this job. But
I mean,
we could, but I'm assuming that anyone that hasn't been killed by the orbital bombardment is probably not going to be in much of a state to put up a fight for the prison guards.
So to give you a more intricate idea of what happened, Doc went blow up that tower. A whole load of shells, kind of exploded. The tower's decimated. The area around it is decimated. Doc turned around, basically went, "That's how rogue traders do it," and then just wandered off. And everyone was like, "Okay, well, let's follow him."
okay, all right, I'll roll with the flow.
I mean, like
I'm easy.
You could do possibly a kind of I've forgotten what it's called. Give me a second. You could do a focused augury to just check for signs of life, but
What's the focus augury?
It's like a scan.
Oh, from the ship.
Yeah. But it's not really. It probably wouldn't. It would be very difficult to tell.
It's too
from
not
that.
concentrated.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel like checking for survivors just ruins the effect of the. Just
Yeah,
like
yeah. You're
Cool
blowing
guys.
it up and
No.
walking away.
Cool
Yeah,
guys don't
we-
look at
We're making an
explosives.
impression on these prisoners.
Can I just do a thermal scan for my conscience? Oh wait, no, I don't have a conscience. I'm a robot. Okay.
You're half a robot. You have half a conscience.
No, I don't. I'm also insane, so yeah.
Yeah.
Your skull. Like
I would have bombed whatever I pointed at. It just happened to be the tower.
So yeah, the clerk says, he kind of gives you a space telephone person to contact whenever you like. He says, please don't hesitate to come back this way. If you'd maybe like a few. If maybe you need some crew, you're in need of some warm bodies, feel free to come back here, and we're definitely in your debt for this one. That was,
Ooh, can I see if they're willing to give like something nice right now for the work that we just did, even though I just stole some stuff from them.
Warp route.
Well, you literally stole very little. Like
Yeah,
you were,
that's why I want to see if we can get more.
you were sneaky
Like
as
they're probably not even going to notice that you stole anything.
Yeah,
That's how little it was.
if
I know. I'm saying like we've got some stuff from my ingenuity and initiative, but I want to see if they'll give us more.
I bet they have a warp route to another system. They must get it supplied from somewhere.
That would be the astropaths on the ship that supplies them that would hold those.
it'd be the navigators.
Yeah, the navigators. Sorry.
They I'm assuming you're asking this to the clerk type.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you have a warp route you can give us?
he says ourselves. No, like we have navigators on our ships. We have a couple of transport ships that a key.
Could you arrange for one of them to contact me, astropath extraordinaire, to relay any?
Well, they'd need to exchange it with your navigator.
Can I not plug myself into a navigator?
No. Stop trying to plug yourself and getting plugged. Stop. No plugging.
Okay.
But no, they say
Can't blame me for trying.
the reason that the reason that you were hired was because they were in need of transport. You know, their transports. One of them hasn't checked in, and the other one's on a long haul, basically.
What happened to the one that hadn't checked in? Where was it?
Yeah. What do you mean hasn't checked in?
They're not sure. They can't raise the astropaths on board, and they no word's been heard from it for probably about 6 months.
Do we need to make a call from our cell phone?
Go on, guys, get those fingers out.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Where were they? Where did you last have contact with them?
They were doing a very good question. Very good question. They were doing a run down to Grace, and
Wow, that's quite far away.
it was about they set off, probably about 8 months ago, and they lost. They never heard any word back from them after about 6 months. They'd managed to get down to corpse fortune, but after that, just nothing.
They got to corpse fortune. You know that.
They checked in. When they were taking. They kind of took a break at Footfall, said they were heading towards corpse fortune, and then that was it.
Interesting.
But
remind me, how do you make notes on your character? I can't remember. Sorry, I just want to write this down.
If you just double click
On your token.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he says, if there's something you would like to request now, then that's perfectly fine. It's
Well, we're
if you
at
have any specific things.
we're at full population, and it's a penal planet. So there's not that they really have much of anything else.
No.
I can't imagine them being a very wealthy planet either. So I don't think we're going to get paid for doing this, but
No,
we got something out of it.
I mean, they can offer you. They can offer you, resupplies. Just it wouldn't be perfect. It wouldn't be a lot, but it would be enough to kind of top up what you've already got. And he says, they're perfectly happy to do that.
Sure, that's I'd very much appreciate that.
Okay, so while they're it's not much. It's just some ammunition to replace what you used, and some rations, basically, very basic rations. But Tim, if you give me a tech use again, 3rd time's the charm, and get a 10. Oh, never mind. Oh well, they holy fuck! You literally
He even fixed the toaster.
You pull out a spanner, look at it in a slightly menacing way, and it's just fine. Everything's good. The ship is very slightly better than it was before, and all of the your next warp jump will have some nice bonuses to it, because you actually did a great job of fixing it.
What he did was he added flame decals to the side to make us go faster.
And racing stripes. There's just huge white lines up the ship. The observation deck has been affected, though. So, sorry, Q.
It's still beautiful to me.
It looks just the same. He can't tell. He can't see any difference. It's fine. So yeah, you do now have and I need to mark this down. So please no more drawing, because otherwise I'll have to get rid of my drawings as well, and that would be a problem.
Okay, I need to tell you then, I've created a fake planet on the map.
Okay. Well, I'll clear the drawing.
You have to guess where it is.
The one near Silverhammer. Oh, I see.
He's removed the actual planet now.
But the text is there. It is.
Yeah.
What's that thing next to Silverhammer? There's like a little cube, rounded cube.
It's a text box thing.
Where's that?
But why? Next to Silverhammer, where the
yeah.
ship is Gimp Planet. Just
Oh, that I don't know what that is. Okay, so you do.
It's
now...
one of the text box, like the one that you had for like Pie's secret place. It's just got no text in it.
Okay. Let's designate this as your kind of known stuff. So there you go.
do we get, because we've made that journey? Do we get a warp route?
Yes,
that we've
you now
created?
have a warp route for, and it's
It's a fairly good one.
according to your navigator, it's fairly valuable because most people actually, if they're going from Footfall to Malesial, they'll stop off at least at Gerasol first because it's closer and it's safer. So you guys have actually got a pretty good warp route on your hands with that.
Does that mean we can cooperate this warp route and get royalties?
I mean, yeah, you may want to guard it a bit more closely than that, and your navigator's fairly adamant on that point, saying, it's not something you want to give away easily, at least.
Sweet.
Their warp routes are like their babies. They're very protective of them.
Yeah. Okay. So, is there anything else you guys? Everything's set up and sorted out. You're all good. Is there anything you'd like to do before you? I assume you want to head back to Footfall and.
Let's go get paid.
I want to talk
Yes.
to.
Money.
I want to talk to Tyrion.
Okay.
Yes.
You're interested in making money.
Oh, God.
No, I could never use more money. What you got in mind?
Well, it just so happens that I've gotten a hold of two species that, we could pit them in a fight, and you could rally some crew that are willing to bet on this. Yeah.
All I needed to hear was that we could put them in a fight. I'm in.
Good. You rally some shady crew, and we make them bet money, and we keep our house cut.
There you go. I like it.
And
House cut of 75.
Yeah, you take all the money. I'm just here to watch them fight.
Awesome. Okay, it's a deal.
Sweet.
Okay. Well, there you go then. You guys have maybe I should note this down on the ship actually. So you guys have organised like kind of
Yeah, give us a fight club room.
Yeah, but this is to the death.
Is it to the death?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is like a gladiator arena.
Okay.
Hi.
So
First rule of Fight Club: don't talk about Fight Club.
Exactly.
Stop talking about it then.
I think this is actually Murder Club.
So
it starts with
you guys.
It's a little bit better than Fight Club.
So you guys have organised. Is this? Do you take this to Franz, or do you just organise this on the side without?
No.
On the side.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
on the side.
We might let Franz in on it later.
So you guys get a very small bonus to boarding actions when you're ship-to-ship combat through this fight club. So any attempts at kind of boarding other ships, your crew has been
Okay, yeah. So the
Training
fight club
close.
is for the crew and not to the death. But prisoners, we pit them in the same arena, but they get weapons, and it's to the death.
okay.
And the surviving person can join the crew.
Okay. You don't have any prisoners at the we
No,
have
we have two.
Complicated.
and you
I just
get
want to watch people wail on each other and make money off of it.
and because of the I'm assuming you're the ones who aren't fighting. You've got like a crowd of crew watching. And,
Yeah.
and they
they
have
can
a
fight as well,
they have a slight bonus to morale as well. Just if you
Sweet.
take morale, but if you take morale damage, it'll be slightly lessened just purely because the crew enjoys a good fight. So there you go.
Sweet.
What on you guys?
Badass. See, when you guys give me what I want, I'm happy to make a deal. But when you're just asking me for money, fuck off.
Fuck off. Alrighty, ready. Are we heading
Okay.
back?
Yeah. If you guys are.
Yeah. I just want to know the outcome of the two prisoners.
Oh, the prisoner. Did you not take those prisoners down?
No, those two.
No, he
I sent
kept
them to
those.
my cell.
Okay. Give me a second.
So basically,
They can be our first Fight Club members.
exactly. So I give them a weapon each, whatever I can find,
Okay.
and I tell them, now you two are gonna fight to the death, and the surviving one of you is gonna be able to join our crew and have a high standard of living.
Okay.
In with the other peasants in the lower decks.
They seem relieved to be kind of out of your immediate charge, as it were, and a little bit worried.
Presumably, they've been sitting in his murder room.
Pretty much, yeah. And no one's cleaned the damn place up yet, so there's still blood everywhere from the ear incident.
We're already covered in blood.
And they seem a bit worried about joining the crew, because that would mean being on the same ship as Briquet. But they considering that they were pretty much destined for a penal world.
Yeah.
They're happy to get the chance to not go to a penal world and maybe live.
Exactly. You should be happy about this.
So what weapons do you give the two?
What can I find?
Whatever you like. Pistols.
We have like a full
guns.
armory on.
Yeah.
No, not pistols. What the hell? Okay, so
knives,
swords?
Yeah, a few swords, some knives, that kind of thing.
Broken
chainswords.
bottle.
To get bloody.
Sorry,
Yeah, chainswords.
chainswords. Okay.
Cavalry dagger.
All right. So they kind of square
I
off.
don't think
against
either
each
of them
other.
are going to survive this.
They square off against each other and take some kind of tentative swings. Neither of them are really committing to an actual fight. They're trying just to not get injured, basically.
So what I'm going to do then is I'll pipe up and say whoever wins will get a 5 credit gold whatever bonus.
Would you like to roll a deceive, or are you actually telling the truth?
I'll roll a deceive, and then if I fail it, then yeah, I was telling the truth.
Okay.
Just give me a second here. I was telling the truth, totally, the whole time. I fully intended to give them the gold the whole time.
Okay, so they perk up a little bit at that knowledge, and it's a fair wage, like considered to what they would usually get paid as part of the crew. So they set about each other properly, and give me a moment.
I mean, they are prisoners after all, so they're probably going to do anything for $1.
Yeah.
Dollar,
That's
bread,
what
and
I
gold.
need.
So the
Yeah,
first one,
we should decide on our currency here.
Yeah.
the first one manages to get a good hit on the on the second guy. Actually, he cuts off an arm and
I was going to say an ear.
Touch.
no. He like one of them clearly wanted it a lot more than the other, and he just goes full pelt and cleaves off this guy's arm with the chainsword. The guy.
See, now, if I knew about this, I would absolutely invite him onto my crew.
the guy who was a bit less enthusiastic, the chainsword he was holding was in that arm, and it just drops straight off.
And he
And,
says,
yeah.
"'Tis but a flesh wound.
Well,
screw-
Tis
see,
but a scratch."
now he might be a little bit more enthusiastic.
Oh no,
I
he's screaming and he's clutching his stump and he's kneeling on the ground. The other,
That sounds pretty enthusiastic to me.
yeah,
I'm going to shout at him to pick up his stump, which is still holding the chainsword, because then he has longer reach.
roll me.
Death gripped the sword handle.
Do you have command? I doubt.
I do indeed.
Yeah, everyone. Can't.
Yeah. Roll me a command then. Bloody hell! Yeah, no, he.
Yes.
So, what did you tell him to do?
All right, so now I'm telling the prisoner to pick up the arm that has just been cut off because it's still clutching the chainsword in a way to make it operational. Like, it's still running
Yeah.
in his severed arm.
In his
So he's got to
death
pick
grip.
up the arm, and just use that as a weapon, so he's got longer reach. Advantage.
Okay, so the prisoner, you know, he was screaming, but he did hear you over the everything, and he oh bloody hell. He hears you and does as you says. He picks up his arm and takes a swing. That's actually going to be a.
It's going to be a big minus.
3 degrees of
Scum.
Yeah, he swings, and the hand actually lets, you know, the severed arm, the hand lets go of the chainsword, and it flies across the room and actually
into the other guy.
No, it actually sticks into the leg of, you know, kind of gashes one of the watchers. So
Okay,
you know,
I'm fine with that. I just want more entertainment value. I don't care if he succeeded or not.
yeah. The one who originally like cut off the arm is a little nonplussed as to that development and isn't sure whether he's supposed to. He kind of looks at Pi a bit questioningly.
I scream at him with my disturbing voice, "Finish it or you'll end up in my room."
Intimidate with what's disturbing voices like
It's 10 plus.
Yeah, so let's say a 20 bonus, because he's fairly scared of you, to be fair. Yeah, okay, so he just steps forward and plants the chainsword into the guy's skull. There's brains
Where the hell is
everywhere.
my bonus?
It's splattered, and you don't get a bonus for that, mate.
It should have been a creativity bonus.
And you know, yeah, brains splattered all over everyone. There's a big cheer, and the guy kind of, you know, thrusts his chainsword into the air and does a little victory cry and everything.
Nice. Well, I go up to him. I put my hand on his shoulder,
He winces a little.
and I say, "You know, congratulations. You know, part of my personal guard." Well, not personal guard. You know, the guards I'm controlling. You know,
So
my guard squad.
okay, you don't have a guard squad.
I
by the
do.
way.
He's got a one-man guard squad.
He does now.
Yes, I do now. I tell him, "You listen to me and me only, or you're gonna end up like this guy here."
Would you like to roll on the naming thing and have him named?
Yeah, we can do that after, so we don't take up much time.
Well,
Or
you can
if-
do
if-
that. You can, if you pull it up on the PDF. You can roll it while we're doing other things, if you like.
Progressing
That's
with
true.
the story.
Yeah. Instead of these fucking distractions. So would you guys like to head back to Footfall?
Yes.
Sure.
Sure, we can
That's-
find more Fight Club
yeah.
members there.
Okay, so
And here I thought you were interested in getting paid.
he does get paid from that, to be
He is
fair.
getting paid for this.
I get the
I think-
winnings.
Oh,
P-
and Pi, you have a couple more pain tokens that I forgot about, including the
Sweet.
one for the arm.
It's okay. They disappear at the end of the session anyways, I
Yeah.
believe. So yeah.
Well, no one's used any fate points, which is, you know, a little bit surprising, but there hasn't really been any need.
I
for
haven't-
them.
Can we
I
earn
have-
back fate points?
They replenish at
I
the
don't
end,
know what
at
to
the
do
end
with
of
them.
the session.
I haven't
Alright.
really
Fate
gone
points
in
just
the
let
hell
you
of-
re-roll.
What do I do with my pain tokens? Really, I know I need them to survive.
If you get 8 pain tokens, it gives you another. If you don't have any fate, if you don't have your fate point, it gives you another fate
yeah,
point.
it gives me a temporary one.
And if you don't get any pain tokens at all during a session, then you have to take a decadence hit, I think.
Yeah.
Like the corruption, basically.
Um,
Okay, so
so
I'm just
wait,
doing
fate
the
points there,
navigator.
you can either use them to re-roll.
Yeah.
Can't you use a fate point to add a +10 to a roll as well?
I'm not sure about that. I'd have to look that up. Why are you rolling?
I'm rolling for his name.
Oh, right, got you.
79, 75, and what was the other one?
41.
41. His name is Thale Holt.
Fail, hold. Okay, give me a sec.
That's not a bad name.
Theo
So
for short.
Thale and Holt.
There you go. He's there in your secret fun room.
Wait, what?
You know, I'll give you ownership of him so you can move him about as you like. And...
That's a nice red shirt there.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this bloody. Let's do this warp traveling.
Yep.
Let's jump through the warp.
Okay, so your navigator doesn't think it's going to take that long because you know you got a nice stable route. Not too much. Nothing too bad happened. It was just other problems really.
I'm just gonna go AFK for a minute. Go on.
Okay. He thinks it'll probably take about 5 days or so, most likely. And so I did say there was a bonus, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yes, you did. Yeah.
Because Tim did rolled a fucking 1 on his tech finally. And then okay. There we go. All right. So yeah, the navigation went fine. Finding the Astronomicon didn't go amazing. Actually charting the course, it didn't go brilliantly.
It's promising.
So the actual traveling through the warp took you 3 days in the warp and 6 days real time. So it was actually quicker than the navigator did a great job of getting you through there.
I was going to say that means that the navigator sucks at figuring things out.
And yeah, you appear just a bit shy of footfall. Basically, you come out of the warp perfectly. While you're going through the warp, nothing happens. It's a safe journey all the way through.
Okay.
Hi,
Cool.
we should have saved the Fight Club for the trip.
Do you want to slap us down there?
Oh, yep, sorry. There you go.
Boom.
Yeah, it was one of the smoothest travails you've ever had.